And now I'm back from a surprisingly non-ninja related vacation. Just took a week off, feeling like I can actually survive contact with this game now. So we're going to get Act 5 underway. Because fuck Act 5, that's why. And, you know, here's our inevitable bad guy Fortress of Doom, which looks vaguely like somebody's fist in the air. And seriously, Castle Rock Fortress. The fuck? Kind of almost a industrial medieval aesthetic here, which I gotta admit I kinda like. Not so fond of these fishmen though. Nor of the multitude of giant rocket-throwing robots and, you know, ciphers and everything else that fucking shows up in this level. There's still 2 more acts to go after this, and that alone is bad enough. The goddamn flying bugs, whose name I've forgotten. Little jumping bastards that will slow you down. They've been around since Act 2. And generally, you know what? Fuck this game. Nearly more of a platforming section here with these purple things and the, you know, piranha bots up there. I had a better name for them, I can't remember what it was. That's the curse of taking a week off between videos. I don't actually remember half of what I said last time. I mostly only remember the screaming. And the immense fuck-ups you're seeing right here. I've said before a second, the time limit in the later acts gets really tight in places. To the point that by, you know, Act 7 you're actually plotting your deaths around checkpoints. And if you're me, you're fucking things up horribly. But, you know. And Pumpkinhead makes his long-awaited return. Okay, awaited by no one except me because, you know, I kind of love the bad horror movie aesthetic of the last 2 games in places. And thank fuck for health pickups in this game. Not going to thank anything for the giant flying bug robot of Doom, or his little bastard friends here. And thank God there's actually some regular human enemies at this point. I think I was going to go crazy with the robots, or whatever the hell they are. Yeah, you can tell at this point I'm not really trying for no damage. I'm fucking things up bad enough as is. I just want to get out of this in one piece. I've given up on keeping my dignity intact, so I'd like to try and keep my sanity from these, and it's not really working. You also see just that why you should never hesitate in midair in a Ninja Gaiden game. It will fuck you up. Ah, oh, thank God. Regular human enemies. And what appears to be a miniature tripod from War of the Worlds. With lasers. A fucking tripod with lasers. Man, fuck this game. Every time I think I've seen something stranger than it's ever going to throw at me again, it ups the fucking ante and leaves me wondering what the hell I'm just looking at. This is happening far more than I'd like. I mean, even once is more than I'd like, but another vertical climbing section here. This is actually... And yeah, the eyeballs have made a return. Along with the game's notoriously dodgy vertical hit detection, and I don't know where the hell the enemy went there, it was there a second ago. I was looking forward to fucking it up. But, as I was saying, when you're climbing, your hitbox is offset slightly from what actually appears on your screen. So, you do kind of have the problem that you need to stay well down from the top of the climbing areas because well, your hitbox extends a couple of pixels up from where you actually are. And fuck this bastard hiding behind his shield, he's a bloody coward. And here we have, you know, what you'd think would be an inevitable chase section. It's actually probably the easiest part of this goddamn level. Just keep running forward and don't stop for any reason. And yeah, for a default pickup, the Shuriken is actually one of the most versatile and powerful ones in this game. And yeah, sometimes the weird hit detection works in your favour. Mostly I use it to murderize giant eyeballs. And seriously, if you'd asked me a month ago if I ever thought I'd be saying sentences like murderize giant eyeballs, I'd have thought you were batshit fucking loco. And I still think most of the people listening to this are the same. And here we have our Scyther's big brother, and you'll excuse me, the tripod beams can't be interrupted the way you can with, you know, bullets and the like. So you need to really time this one well. I should have just blitzed through it, but it's difficult because you need to, cheat and use the Shuriken to get rid of the tripod before he can fire on you. Otherwise, you will have to turn around into the helicopter bastard, get pinged doing that. And seriously, fuck the goddamn tripods. They are the most annoying thing in this level, and that's some pretty fucking steep competition. And you can see I only had about 5 seconds left at this point. So Foster is finished, which is exactly what you should never do to a can of Foster's beer. And I'm liking this guy less and less each time I hear from him. I mean, seriously. And all this talk about blasting people with life energy is not helping the homoerotic overtone of this game, or the entire bloody series. And in isolation, yeah. And, fuck, she isn't dead. Could we just, for once, have a love interest stay dead when they're supposed to be dead? I mean, she is both the dumbest and least interesting character in this game that isn't Ryu Hayabusa, and we can't really have Ninja Gaiden without him. So I'd be much happier if she would just stay 6 feet under for once. And this dude has the emo fringe 10 years before it was, you know, an epidemic. And now he is some sort of giant purple bear thing. I don't mean bear as in the animal. And now we have our boss fight. Notice a bit of a video skip there? That's because I got through to the boss fight with only 5 seconds left on the timer, and that's not enough to deconstruct him even in a speed run, which I'm far from capable of doing. And yeah, really simple pattern for this guy. He just leaps around, uses a special ability that's remarkably similar to one of your own Fireball ones, basically the inverse of the one I'm using, and he throws shurikens at you. So basically, the bastard has 2 special weapons. Fortunately, he's neither that smart nor that unpredictable. It's just not being an idiot about the whole thing. And yet, bringing the upward firing special weapon into this fight was kind of cheating on my part, because it just makes it so much easier. And, you know, thank fuck the bastard's dead. Though, with the way the rest of this game's been going, I don't think they'll stay dead. Yes, Ryu, that was a load-bearing boss. Oh, come on. Who the fuck actually trusted a guy named Clancy? Clancy. What more do I have to say? And apparently Foster's been stuck holding the idiot ball because he doesn't seem to have realised what's going on either. I mean, a strangely driven green-eyed guy named Clancy. Who the fuck did not foresee this? Okay, aside from Ryu, because he has... well, he has the IQ of a retarded cucumber. On a good day. And there he goes goth for a second. And, you know, if he's killed Foster for us, I may have to actually thank him. Because, well, fuck Foster, that's why.